Who is next after the Ian Huntley treatment, and which bacon is going to be getting sizzled and fried next? That's the question everyone's been asking. But before I start, I do apologise. Obviously, I'm not at my usual podcast room. I haven't got my microphone. I haven't got my proper stand. So if it sounds a bit dodgy, do forgive us. But you're still going to hear the facts. And that is all you're fucking bothered about. So, Ian Huntley was murdered in the most ferocious way inside of HMP Frankland. And people who were on Facebook and other social media sites are going crazy, writing different articles. And people are sending me articles all the time saying, have you seen this? What's your opinions? And what's your thoughts? I've already done videos on this previously, but there is a couple of people that's been put on the list that I'm going to talk about as well. But for me, the three, I'll speak about the three that I think first are the most likely targets, because there is articles going around, like I've just said, and there's an article saying that the prison has received information about the number one target, and it's probably come from my video because when I done the video and I mentioned Wayne Couzens saying he's probably going to be next, all of the papers jumped on it, loads of sites on Facebook jumped on it, and like I say, it went viral across Facebook about all the different types of people, prisoners, or bacons, shall we refer to them as, who are going to be next. So the three that I'm going to say, there is a whole lot more, but I'm going to mention these three in this video, and I'm going to talk about some others that have been mentioned, and I'll tell you the reasons why they're not, or the reasons why I don't think that they will be the next target. So we will start off with who I've just mentioned, and I will say Wayne Couzens. He is definitely a target. And when the videos are done about Ian Watkins, then Kyle Bevins, then obviously Ian Huntley, when I've done that with Ian Watkins video talking about his murder, I did say there's going to be copycat killings. Then Kyle Bevins in the same prison was murdered. Then Ian Huntley has been murdered. But prisoners who are doing life without parole, and the majority of them are bacons themselves, nonsense, bacons doing life without parole, who have got nothing to lose and they're wanting to gain a little bit more notoriety. So what are they going to do? They're going to off another bacon who is on their wing to get a bit more notoriety, a bit more fame, because that's what these horrible creatures crave. They crave the notoriety. They crave the notoriety from the crimes that they committed in the first place. So now that they're in prison and they're seeing that other prisoners are getting the notoriety, they are wanting a piece of it themselves. But us out here watching from the outside in don't give a fucking absolute toss about these bacons offing each other. Because at the end of the day, they're all hated, nobody likes them, and they will not be missed one little bit. So Wayne Couzens is one of the ones who I think is a number one target to be offed inside of prison. For the simple fact, he's an ex-copper. And when he abducted Sarah Everard off the street, took her away, murdered her in the most fucking horrible, disgusting way, then obviously raped her whilst he was murdering her, what an absolute monster. Coppers in prison in the first place, coppers like him, are a target anyways. But now that people are craving this notoriety inside a prison, and there is a craze in the, well, I was going to say the UK system. It's just the English prison system. We're yet to get some from the Irish, well, Northern Irish, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and hopefully Ireland will join in, because there is bacons in all of these prisons. So like I've just said, Wayne Couzens, because of what he done, is a target, and they know it. And I've done a video, he's asking for extra protection. But even bacons like him himself, who are scared out of their minds, worried in case they're going to be murdered, could be the ones that actually go and do it themselves, just to get off the wing and get put down the block, then get put on a unit. Then they're more safer than what they would be on the fucking bacon wings. So the next ones I'm going to talk about are the ones that are in HMP Wakefield Monster Mansion. And Mark Bridger, who murdered 5-year-old April Jones, he's been attacked on a couple of occasions, but not very seriously. He is definitely a target. He murdered anybody who does something like that. I mean, I know Monster Mansion, the majority of them have done stuff to little kids, but since they've changed it to, like I've said previously, 60-40, 60% are bacons, 40% are not. They are going to try and keep the 60-40 separate in the prison, but at the moment it's not. And at the moment they're all fair play and they are all shitting themselves. So Mark Bridger, who murdered that 5-year-old innocent little girl, and her remains have never been found, that horrible, I keep me words civilized now, because like I've said previously, the videos are getting flashed up because of some of the ways I've been speaking about these predators. I would love to say what I really fucking want to say and swear and say everything about these absolute monsters, but like I've just said, I've got to keep it civilized, otherwise the video flags up, because the last one did, and there's a couple of other ones previously flagged up when I've spoke about the prisoners, the predators, the bacons in certain ways. And the next one, who has been attacked on a few serious occasions, is Roy Whiten. Because Roy Whiten is an absolute beast, predator, despicable, horrible, wrong'un. I've spoke about them previously, about getting attacked on a few different occasions, but Roy Whiten will eventually be offed. He is a target inside of that prison now. They are hunting him down. And when you say hunting him, what do you mean? And what I mean is inside the minds of some of these killers inside of prison who are not getting released, or hunting these despicable wrong'uns down inside their minds. They're planning things, they've got things running through their minds, they're thinking how they can do it. Roy Whiten abducted and killed little Sarah Payne. That was something that I've mentioned previously. I remember it vividly when she went missing, and that absolute wrong'un was the one that murdered her and done whatever else before he murdered her. Absolute beast, bacon, horrible, despicable man. So he is another one of the predators that is on that list of the three. I'm just mentioning the three in this video. There is a whole lot more, but I just want to keep it short, because obviously when the videos go on too long, a lot of people, they do get distracted and they wander off and they stop watching them. I do myself sometimes when I'm watching videos. So I'll just keep it to those three for the moment, because these are the three that I think are the most high profile to be attacked. And like I say, Roy Whiten abducted and murdered little Sarah Payne, innocent little child, out playing. He abducted her, put her in the back of his van, took her away, then murdered her. Now, on these lists that people are circulating and videos and different things that's going around, two of the ones that have been mentioned. First one being Hasham Abedi. People are saying he is on the list, but Hasham Abedi is in the unit block inside of HMP Belmarsh for attacking the screws. He will not be going anywhere where anyone can attack him for a very long time. The only places that he will be attacked will be on normal location, but Hasham Abedi has been on normal location on numerous occasions and he hasn't been attacked. I believe he might have been attacked in HMP Belmarsh, but it wasn't a very serious one, and obviously he's part of the Muslim Brotherhood. And unfortunately, I tell facts on this channel, the Muslim Brotherhood have got a stronghold on the high security prisons, and if anyone can beg to differ, let me know in the comments. Anyone who knows any different, who has actually been in the high security prisons. I know people in there now in the high security estate, and the Muslims have got a stronghold in the prisons, and people unfortunately like Hasham Abedi are fucking protected, believe it or not, because when I was inside of Franklin there was Muslim terrorists who were trying to kill innocent members of the UK citizens, like Darren Barrett. He did get attacked, but he's getting protected. There's other Muslim terrorists that are in the system that are on normal location, and because the Muslims have got a stronghold on it and they're in with the Muslims, they don't get attacked. So Hasham Abedi is not going to be on the top of the list. He might have been, or he should have been on the top of the list to be attacked and battered and accidentally being offed by the screws after attacking the screws. But now that he's down in the unit in HMP Belmarsh, where that little rat Axel Ruda Cabana is, no one is going to be getting to them at any time or anytime soon. And the other one that people are mentioning, which I've mentioned myself, Levi Bellfield. Levi Bellfield is definitely on the list and he will get it at some point, but I don't think he's one of the ones that's an imminent threat to be attacked, because guess what, he converted to Islam, and even though he's not on the mainstream population, on the main locations, he's on the nonce wings, the bacon wings, but obviously there's a crowd of Muslims on the bacon wings and they all stick together, so obviously they are sort of more protected than what the other ones are. But it doesn't mean they're protected fully, because obviously the fucking bacons, and someone who goes down there, someone who's down there on protection from the main location for a drug debt or whatever, could be the ones that get them. So they're definitely, he is definitely not safe. And another reason, he can handle himself. He's an ex-bouncer, and like I've just said, he's stocky, he goes to the gym, he looks after himself, and he's probably looks a lot more intimidating than the other prisoners. He's short, stocky, goes to the gym like I've just said, ex-bouncer. People will be a little bit more wary of him. They will have to do a surprise attack on him, which will happen, people, definitely will happen at some point throughout his sentence, because he's in there doing a double life sentence, meaning he will never be released. So those two that I've just mentioned there, Levi Bellfield and Hasham Abedi, aren't on the list as an imminent threat. They are on the list because there is a massive list, and I will get through a few more predators on here over the coming days, talk about them, and talk about some that definitely need prison justice. They all need prison justice, But there is some more that I'm going to speak about that aren't as high profile, that are definitely on the list as well. But I just thought I would come on, give you that brief update on the 3 that I think will be attacked. And even though I'm not in my podcast room, I'm on holiday at the moment, I am still doing the videos, and you will get plenty more videos coming soon. But I'm going to leave that one there for now, people. Hopefully you're still enjoying the content, and if you are, you know the drill. Remember to comment, like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day, but most importantly, stay safe.